morning, everyone. I'd like to talk to you about an issue that concerns everyone in this room, as well as the global community at large, and that's the research and development of fossil fuels, or not of fossil fuels, but of alternative fuels for cars. Now, most alternative fuels are more environmentally sustainable, more environmentally friendly, and are cheaper than most of the petroleum-based cars that we use today. And with the rapid depletion of fossil fuels on Earth, it is imperative that we find some sort of a alternative fuel. Now, when I say alternative fuels, a lot of people think hybrids, like the Prius. Toyota has been making the Prius now. It's one of the most popular of the alternative fuels because it uses electric power as well as petroleum. Now, there are many alternative and sustainable fuels apart from just the hybrid, and a few of those are biodiesel, electricity, and hydrogen. I'm going to give you the pros and cons of each of those three. Now, biodiesel, a few pros. It produces fewer gases, which is good for the environment. And according to economy.gov, biodiesel produces CO2 emissions. Now, biodiesel is also very easy to convert. Many petroleum-based diesel engines actually can run on biodiesel. A lot of the newer models actually been transferring over to that. Another is that it is non-toxic to the environment. It's biodegradable, and it is highly sustainable. You can actually grow what you're going to burn, what you turn into biodiesel, and that actually balances out the CO2 emissions of it being burned. Some cons, it reduces, according to fueleconomy.gov, it reduces fuel economy of cars by up to 2%, and it takes a toll on the overall power of the vehicles. It is also more expensive, so you are paying a little bit more to have that, extra clean stuff. So also it has another con is that it increases nitrogen oxide levels in the environment, and that's not too good. The potential use of biodiesel is, it's something that's in development. Unlike electric cars, which are very much today, and this is a Tesla Model S, which is one of the more high-end electric cars that you can buy. It actually produces top speeds close to most sport cars today. There are a few pros for electric cars. It produces zero tailpipe emissions, and another pro is that it completely eliminates the cost of filling up at the gas pump. You just go home, you can charge it overnight. If you're at work, a lot of times new businesses that are maybe more eco-friendly have actually solar-powered charging stations that you can plug your Nissan Leaf, whatever you might have, and let it charge while you're at work. You're also reducing the import of petroleum from foreign countries, something that is very much taking a toll on the economy of the U.S. Importing a lot of oil from the Middle East, from Venezuela, and a few other places. A few cons. It does have limited distance due to its reliance on charging, so you're not going to be able to go as far as you might not be able to drive at night if that's what you like to do. Also, there's not much infrastructure right now. We're very reliant on the gas pump, and the change to electric power has not really come up yet. So, I mean, they are working on that, but it's taking some time. Now, The process also of making batteries for these electric cars is fairly harmful to the environment, and it's something that produces a lot of acid rain, and it provides a lot of movement is required overseas with big ships and planes and stuff, so that is using a lot of petroleum itself. Now hydrogen are, while they're less popular than electric cars, they are just as environmentally friendly, and they're also sustainable. Now this is the Honda Clarity. It is our now a few pros for hydrogen. It reduces dependence on the importation of petroleum. It produces 0% carbon emissions or greenhouse gases, and hydrogen is also the most abundant element in the universe, so we will never run out of it, really. Now, it's expensive to produce and buy, for that matter. There's very little infrastructure, even less than electric cars, and it does get very poor fuel economy. So in conclusion, electric cars, hydrogen cars, and biodiesel cars are all very good alternatives to petroleum, and who knows what the future holds. A lot of automakers are going into new stuff and finding new things. So thank you very much for your time.